grief and loss, trauma, mental health, alcohol and drug use, gender roles, anger management, self-esteem, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and the pressures of societal norms or real-life issues that affect men. Join Rolando, psychotherapist, author, life coach, and motivational speaker that has dedicated his profession to working with men to find a healthier alternative to cope and handle these stressors. Rolando believes that men are lacking in social, psychological, emotional, and spiritual support that is necessary for a lifestyle that promotes healthy masculinity. We invite you to join us on XY Spark, where we discuss issues that men face. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.
Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? This is your boy Rolando. Guys, I'm so glad that you've decided to tune in to XY Spark. It's another day, it's a beautiful day. Can you believe it? We are presently sitting in March the 1st, 2021. Wow, where did January and February go? Can you imagine? And it's another beautiful day. You know, the Weather Network is reporting that it's a cool minus 12 on the outside, but at least it's much warmer than it was in previous days, eh? Can you imagine someone celebrating that it's minus 12 and they're excited that it's warmer? But the weather reporter also says the Weather Network is also projecting that later today is going to be much warmer, like minus 8. And we should enjoy it. And we're hoping that the cold, frigid weather will go away and we can start enjoying better outdoor temperatures. I hope you've been keeping safe. I know the pandemic continues to, keep us in isolation, but there are some restrictions that have been lifted. And so if you're in an area, you go out there, you be safe, go grab yourself a meal somewhere if you can, and just keep safe, guys. And let's not get careless. We will get through this. I wanted to share with you this morning just a little motivational power talk, hashtag refuel. And so today I wanted to ask you a question. Do you have dreams? Have you been chasing your dreams? Do you feel like you have taken the time to work on your dreams? If you have not, why not? So here's a quote that I want you to reflect on. And George Eliot, he said this, and I quote, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." End quote. I'll repeat that for you. It says, George Eliot, and I quote, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." End quote. Many times we tend to feed into this societal normal way of thinking. We look at ourselves in the mirror. Sometimes we think we're too old. We think we're running out of time. We think we're not going to make it. We tell ourselves all these things. We find all these excuses. Some of us tell ourselves, it makes no sense. I try to have or find someone to spend the rest of my life with, because look at me, I've tried before, it didn't work. What's the use? May as well I stay by myself. Because for some of us, our dream is just to find someone that's compatible, to settle down and to live a good, happy life. And we have tried several times before and it didn't work. And now we're thinking, I'm done, I'm over, I'm finished with humanity. I'm going to find myself a little space somewhere in the bushes, and that's where I'm going to stay and live happily ever after. But how will you live happily ever after if you have let go of your dreams? What are your dreams? What are some of those things that you have always wanted to do? What's stopping you from doing it? Why don't you start planning to get that thing done? When you look around us, there are several persons in society who, believe it or not, they started to get their dreams fulfilled at some really, really amazing ages in their lives. And I want you to understand today that the only barrier that is standing in your way of fulfilling your dreams is you. you've got to start believing in yourself a little bit more. You've got to start speaking life into your existence. You've got to start looking at what some of the possibilities are. You've got to start making some better decisions. You've got to start pointing your head in some different directions. You've got to move away from this doubtful, fearful, negative thinking, weak believing, sort of psychological anchoring place. You have got to move away from that. This is a new year, a new month. This is a new niche. This is a new experience. Listen, society should not stop you from chasing your dreams. A broken relationship should not stop you from chasing your dreams. Yes, you have kids, but they should not stop you from chasing your dreams. I'm saying that whatever it is that you have always wanted to do, today is the day. Today is the day on March the 1st, 2021. This is the day for you to start doing it. This is your moment. This is your time. This is what you have been waiting for. So I want you to look at yourself in the mirror if you're at home. I want you to just capture your imaginative juices. I want you to just take a minute to reflect on this thought. If my dreams are going to come to fruition, I've got to start believing in myself. Can we say that again? If my dreams are going to come to fruition, I have to start believing in myself. One more time. If my dreams are going to come to fruition, I have to start believing in myself. I want you to go off today and I want you to kick that doubt out the door. I want you to go off today. I want you to kick that negative influence out the door. I want you to go off today and I want you to start setting up yourself for success. I want you to go off today and sit down for a moment or two and write down again, what are my dreams? What are those things that I really wanted to do? Where did I really want to go? What are my best hopes? What are some of the things that I have captured in my imagination? I can't forget, one scholar, I think it was Einstein, he says, there are a lot of persons who are where they are today because it started from a dream. So your dream can become reality today if you only start challenging yourself to break away from the way that you think, break away from the way that you act, break away from some of those false beliefs that you're set up, break away from self blaming, break away from blaming society, and start making some different decisions that's going to take you into a new realm and change your life forever. As usual, guys, this is your boy Rolando with XY Spark. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to having your participation and your listening ear again in the near future. Until next time, walk good. This is your boy Rolando.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.